the gunnish, the gun not. Oh yeah. I'm in my bag.
It was.
Go and move from bars like on the gyms for the boxing advice.
Bro, why we just finished watching Jersey.
Today there's been a new development in the Twork and NWX saga. Twork is now back with Goonies full time, not part time. How do we feel? How do you feel?
Well, 85 hours later, Twork was on his live talking about how, you know, he was cool with everybody at NWX. He had a personal relationship with them. It was more than battle rap, whatever. Mm-hmm. And he felt bad about the way he left Goonies, and he only told drugs and then told the rest of them. So I feel like, well, one, we all feel like he should never left anyway. I think everybody feels that way. You going back does still look crazy though, to me. Because let's say I am drugs or I am Ryder and Twork is our mans, and then you left, like you would leave us to go with those niggas to raise your career. I would feel a way about your loyalty to us, personally. That's how I would feel. Like, where's your loyalty stand? If you're willing to leave, like, where does your loyalty really stand with us if you're willing to leave with the next hot niggas or next hot group? You know what I mean? So,
before we continue in the show, let me, like, whatever this means, he's always said he's always Goonies. He's never said he wanted to leave the Goonies, but, you mean, still.
Sure.
Yeah. My thing
but
is,
we should be. Go ahead.
It's like, I don't know, because, like, you join NWX, there's, like, a whole big thing. But when this nigga said, even though they're not a big group, he said he joined FT Dub with, like, Fetty and Prez Mafia. It's like nobody, like, batted an eye about it. And it's, like, kind of weird.
Yeah.
But to me, the difference is, though, that NWX wasn't rivals to Goonies. Like, I feel like Goonies was getting to the level where they were trying to beat everybody in NWX. FT, whoever they are, wasn't really on that level anyway. You know what I mean? So there wasn't the competition in a way. Like, Goonies trying to get these NWX niggas out of here so they can get that spot in URL and battle rap, period. So that's, to me, that's different.
It was kind of crazy. Like, they was outside arguing. You just go up and join them.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah, and he talked about he was mad cool with DNA. Nigga, you disrespected DNA for like 6 months straight.
You said you don't respect DNA. Like, he went on Champion after the battle. It's like not even promo for the battle. After the battle, you said, I don't want to battle this clown. You said those words.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a battle. It's like, I don't know. I think he meant in a battle rap ring. Like, it's like, I don't know.
After the battle, though, I don't know.
Right.
I mean, he did say he was hanging out with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't really like cool to the point. I got to join your group. Like, nah, I don't know.
I wouldn't hung out with DNA. I don't know, bro.
I fuck with Twork, but this is gonna look crazy in the light going forward. And this nigga's definitely gonna overuse this angle, like Arsenal and Detroit type.
Stay away from niggas like Good, Hitman, like an abusing angle. Kyle talking about it,
yeah, because it could just get bad. So I think overall it doesn't really change much. It doesn't really change much about Twork. Like, he was still having momentum. It just looks funny to me. It just looks like.
So the spotlight stays on Twork, but you know it's always been on him.
That's a fact. And you can't. Nah, you're not joining the ops and they come back. I don't know if I even let them. But no. Jack Boy has no choice. Those niggas ain't popping like that. I'm sorry.
This does if URL or any other. Oh, it's gonna have to be URL. If they ever bite on the idea of the NWX vs Goonies idea, it brings more fire to it.
For sure. Do you think URL had a hand to him staying the Goonies? I thought about that.
What you mean?
Because
encouraging him, because if he leaves the Goonies or if he's like not fully invested in the Goonies, then the Goonies as a brand, they lose their value. Like,
well, that too. But I actually didn't think about that way. I thought about it as they're losing 2 matchups with him and T-Top, potentially, him and Sean.
The matchups too.
And the only reason comparing him to like Avenum, his stock is just higher for the new niggas. Like, he has a higher level. Like, him and Sean is the main event for a card for sure.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe URL had a hand in that. Like, nah, we need to get as much matchups with you as possible. So,
and Jack and Ryder, they better be trying to get more battles on URL.
that's a fact.
Like, especially Jack talented.
That's a fact. The Goonies got to do more. Because I feel like because the angle against them would be like, oh yeah, I need Twork to really survive. Y'all want him back badly.
It's crazy. Like I literally watched like every one of them like 30 somebody. Like literally.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like very bad.
This topic is just so weird.
It is, honestly.
So fucking weird to me.
I also think Joe Budden and the surf shit had a little hand in it too.
Yeah. That was a good point.
Because I feel like it brought a lot of attention to this that wasn't there because of that whole back and forth. And maybe Twork had wouldn't have felt the pressure to really be like, this is really crazy. Like I gotta really think about this. I feel like he might not have thought about that if that Surf Joe 100,000 views on YouTube application didn't happen and shit. Like So
But then also he said he stalled because he didn't want to seem like a bitch because Jack Boy was doing the 59 hours and So, but Bills had a good point. He was like, if you twerk, like, how's that gonna get handled? Because he said, like, Bills is like, I don't fuck with like that. I don't fuck with that. Like, trying to, like, bitch me, basically.
That's a fact. So, come across that way as Jack Boy being a leader. Go ahead, Franklin.
I mean, so did the Goonies as a collective feel that way? That if Twork doesn't leave NWX and gone, Jack.
Yeah. Because Ryder co-signed and Drugs co-signed too. They were all like chilling with each other, talking to PSA. And they all felt the same way.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just making the main Goonies. I don't know
the main Goonies. They was making it seem like whatever Jack said goes. So
he was the one. Yeah, he was the most. He was the voice of.
But he's always been
Jack like the hothead one of the group.
Well, he's always
not really
right.
So. Actually, nah, Drugs is. I'll take that back.
Yeah, Drugs are hothead.
Drugs are hothead.
Listen, I'm still mad at T-Top joining NWX. He could have been with Briz. They could have started their own teams. And that could have been a whole other aspect to him. Like, Briz and Av could have battled, like, I feel like Briz and T-Top had their own little wave at that point where they could have made their own shit happen. Like Goonies, for example.
Mm-hmm. But I thought T-Top was going to end up joining Cave Gang at first. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah, a lot of people did. NWX shit came out of nowhere. Came out of left field.
I'm in NWX now. Nigga, what the fuck?
Well, can we get to the bigger issue? Can we get to the bigger issue about battle rap groups is corny as hell.
So,
I'm gonna be honest. I was mad about the Twork shit, right? But then somebody was like, "Why are you mad about Twork joining NWX?" And I thought about it, and I was like, "I don't know. It's just corny. That's it. That's literally what it came down to."
Exactly.
There's only one matchup I want to see that they're taking away from, and that's Twork and Shine. But other than that, everything else is outside of NWX that he can battle. But that was it. Like, what was I really mad? I just think it's corny. That's it. That's just me.
I was personally just really fun. That I want to see that. I want to see that bad. That's the only reason.
I was shocked. I was like, what the hell?
I feel like I'm more upset because Twork already had his own group. That was my angle. Twork already had his own group, so why
I was partially upset because the video was corny too. That shit, the niggas was stepping like this nigga was joining a frat and shit. The only way it could have been cornier.
That video.
The only way it could have been cornier is that they opened up a briefcase and I had a hoodie on it. And then they said, some shit like that. That shit was so fucking weird.
That was tacky as hell.
Yeah, that was. Battle rap groups to me is corny. I like all of them. Even like the writers block battle each other. I rock with Cave. I rock with Rock, but the Cave game, I'm not even all the way feeling that either. I feel like what is the benefit? Like, I understand the benefit.
Okay, go.
I understand for the lower tier of getting to a bigger play, like for people that stuck. I understand that
having that. Yeah.
Yes, but people that's already getting booked, I don't see what's the point.
I don't get it.
All.
Go ahead.
Now, so T-Top was to get most of the matchups he got NWX and not on URL. To me, like
one point that I didn't I haven't really was that if you get with NWX, it's going to like help your business out, like their business strategies and all. Has T-Top benefited from that? Has Big T benefited from that? Only Shine and DNA have really like elevated like from outside of battles, like being on Rap Game, being on ESPN, all that. T-Top and Big T haven't gotten those looks. Saga hasn't gotten those looks.
I feel like T-Top would have got these looks. I don't know if the was T-Top NWX at the math battle, or was it after the math battle?
It was after the math battle.
No, it was during the math battle. That's when all that started.
It was around the same time.
I think it was literally the math battle because I think they were standing behind him. So.
All right, so after that was when T-Top started getting the real names. I think he would have got Surf regardless because it was mainly gun titles versus NWX, gun titles and Kamal versus NWX, right? Yeah. I think Surf wanted to battle T-Top regardless, so I think T-Top would have got those names.
Yeah,
period.
For sure.
He was the star. You know, he was the new nigga. Him, Chess Bridge, they would have got their names regardless. So,
for sure. That's what I'm thinking. If you fire, you fire. The group shit is
it was me, Shit. It was me, Top and Bridge.
Shit, fucking Nitty got surfed with no cosign from no cosign. Well, he's a homie, but the homie doesn't do nothing on URL, son.
Nah,
at all.
He got rock. He got rock with no cosign.
He got rock with zero cosign.
He just fired.
Quarter homie.
Wasn't his third battle Clips on URL? I'm bugging.
Yeah.
Who Nitty?
After
technically not his third, really, but yeah.
In a year, fourth, third, or fourth?
It was like
that was like his fourth because he battled Chess.
Oh yeah, Steve Chess.
Yeah,
none. I mean,
none.
Danger Zone. Actually, it's fifth.
Fifth. Okay.
But it was still early, and Clips was still the name, and Clips got first million views. If I'm not mistaken. So,
I wish he would have tried that battle.
But I was saying no. Oh yeah, but no, like group shit was just corny. Like I like the Jersey versus LA shit. I like that. I like the region shit. I feel like that's the actual card.
I like that region.
But you know what? That's another thing. I have to understand about that. If URL or KOTD or whoever RBE is not booking these these group versus group cards like they
they're doing themselves.
They should do it They should do it themselves. Two, it doesn't really matter. I want to see group versus group if we're gonna have groups. Like, what's the point? Yeah. I want to see like Team Hami versus the Writers Block shit. That was dope. It was fire.
Most likely gonna happen on RB because they like the only people that seem to make stuff happen.
But most of these niggas groups is are you a real sign?
That's the issue too.
Yeah.
Like Goonies versus NWX is not happening on any other league.
Any other league, no way. Live in hell.
I mean, if Jack and Ryder get dropped from URL,
but what about Twork? T-Top.
Actually, Twork battle anywhere already. It just I doubt they let him battle RB. They're probably gonna block that. That's probably the only lead they'll block.
They're blocking every other mate. They don't care about the one rounders against Butter the side block.
Exactly.
They don't care about
Butter the side block. That's crazy. Shout out Easy to block that.
That's his name? Oh, whatever. They don't care about the niggas. They don't care about the niggas. But let's battle rap group Twork back with Goonies. We can cap it off there.
Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. We out.